Hey everybody, I'm Mike320 and welcome to the semifinals of the Mike320 Cup here on the Mike320 channel. We've reached the best of two sets, and first we're going to start off with PSG versus Borussia Dortmund. These two teams have played extremely well in this tournament so far. Dortmund beat the Burger Gang last time out, and PSG beat Lyon, fellow French team there, and so we've reached the semi-final stage, and we shall see which team comes out of this best of two to go to the final coming up next. Well, if you've been watching the tournament so far, you are no stranger to these two teams right here. Both have been dominant in their own right, and for certain, either of these teams really could make it all the way. And with a couple of big names out, as we previously seen, we'll see who's going to capitalize as we take at the PSG starters here. As always, a fantastic lineup all around. Navas in the goal, proven very useful in this tournament so far. He's had some very good performances, and of course Neymar and Mbappe, always a dynamic duo. And of course, we can't leave out Borussia Dortmund. Of course, fantastic attack, not so much on the defense, but with Roman Berkey back in the goal, it's always going to be a defensive effort for them too. And so we shall see who will come out on top, as PSG will get the ball to start the semi-final game. Of course, PSG in this one, the favored to advance rather heavily, but we'll see if Dortmund can answer back with perhaps a surprise upset. And it will not be the first time. If you recall, way back in the very first round, Lyon actually beat Bayern München. And a little bit of an attack here from Dortmund. Marco Reus, the cross out in front, and Hakimi just doesn't get the angle on it, and it's fairly straightforward save for Navas. And as I was saying, it's not a total surprise if we see an upset here. We did see that Bayern upset, and we'll see if PSG can avoid the same fate, but right now it's just a lot of passing between these Dortmund players here, and good chemistry all around for sure. McKenna now, Witzel, nice little touch by Holland, but a good defensive stop there. Karate and Matt Hummels is there, and Piszczek just boots that one away, but a little mistake here. Jadon Sancho, he's got the whole wing to himself, and he's advancing rather quickly. Nice little cut there, and now he crosses it in the box, but fairly standard for Marquinhos. And Dortmund will retain possession in the attacking third. Guerrero working his way. Witzel now just outside the box. Now in the box, Marco Reus. Guerrero perhaps looking for the cross. Instead, he'll work his way in. A little dangerous. Reus, Witzel, nothing much coming yet. Can goes for the kick, and he proverbially kicks the can in traffic. Still Dortmund threatening. Sancho almost taking the shot. Witzel, Marco Reus, but Marquinhos, good interception there. It wasn't really a powerful challenge, but nevertheless PSG will have it going the other way, and a little bit of a disappointing showing from them so far. They've been in the defensive third, except, hold on, let me not finish that real quick, as Hummels boots that one away. 5-minute halves these games are, fairly standard. And like I said, best of two here. Sancho again, and Neymar's there to break that one up. A very back and forth battle so far as we see Mbappe working his magic. Little slide by Piszczek. Verratti. Oh, and it's off the post. Oh, that was almost a fantastic world-class goal there. But unfortunately for PSG, the scoring opportunity will have to come at a different time. Di Maria throws it in. And now Verratti searching. Kick, and a really wasn't a dangerous attempt there. A little bad angle, but Berkey handles it no problem. And he'll opt to just boot this one. PSG again working their way up. Di Maria, blown by everybody. A bit lax on a defense. Maybe a shot, maybe not. Meunier and Hummels will head this one out of danger. Just over 30 minutes, and nothing to show for either side. But perhaps this is fairly expected of these two high-quality teams. Now Dortmund's on the attack. But a good defensive effort there will have them turn it over. Neymar and Emmer can. It looks like they're going to say it's out on Neymar. So Hakimi, really big trip there, and I think that'll be a foul. And indeed it is. We'll see if a card comes along with that. It looked to be a little late, and indeed it will be a yellow for Mbappe. To be an unnecessary challenge, just a little bit too late, and yeah, sure enough, all of the leg, none of the ball, and that's definitely going to get you a card there. And so will be Dortmund's free kick here. 36th minute. Guerrero boots this straight into the box, but nothing comes of it. And now it'll be PSG going the other way. Icardi. He's got pretty wide open space, but he lets for Mbappe now back to Icardi, and questionable passing there from PSG. Now Dortmund back on the attack again, and they seem to have found a wide open Marco Reus, and they're going to say he's onside. He works his way into the box. Could this be a scoring chance? Haaland, no! Navas with the save, and it was a dangerous attack there. That was the closest we've come to seeing a score yet. But it'll be PSG now trying to compose themselves after a scary attack there by Dortmund. And Reus on that one was just way out in the open. Approaching the end of the first half here, 44 minutes. And we'll see how much time the referee decides to tack on to this half. It'll be 2 minutes of additional time. And we'll see if Dortmund here in a good attacking position, but they're going to say it's offside. So never mind what I just said. Take a look on replay here. And sure enough, just a half step. Just a little bit offside there. Would have been a shame too. If he was onside, it would have been a nice blow-by. But instead, we'll have a minute here, and PSG will boot this off. And if they can develop anything, instead it's out. And it looks like that will probably be it for this half. And indeed it is. So we head into the half, and it's been a fairly interesting game despite it still being 0-0. As Dortmund and PSG have provided a couple of attacking opportunities for their own respective teams, but we're still deadlocked at 0 at the end of the first half, and we'll be back for the second half action coming up next. So after a deadlocked first half here between Dortmund and PSG, we'll see if either side can get it going, really. Dortmund had a fantastic chance, if you remember, from the first half, but nevertheless, it was a valiant effort by Navas in goal to really dissipate that scoring chance. PSG now working their way up. Meunier wide open, dangerous cross, and a great save by Berkey, and Zagadou will just kick this one away. Save a world-class goalie there. Berkey knows how to dissipate a real threat, and it was an athletic save there. He might have saved it with his leg, actually, as Dortmund try to get the ball out of their own third. Killing some time here. Finally, they get it to Hummels. And now Sancho, weak pass intercepted by Di Maria. And Di Maria works his way around. Nice little pullback there. Instead, it's Icardi. Got a couple of guys, see if he can make anything of it. And instead, Hummels will just dispossess him. Guerrero, a little chip pass. Unfortunately, Royce can't get there in time, and PSG will have possession back. Cardi to Verratti, down to Neymar, and it looks like there might be a little foul here. Not sure against who, but there will be a substitution nevertheless. Icardi's out for Cavani. And for Dortmund, it looks like Hazard will come on for Guerrero. And so it'll be a free kick for Neymar here. No, they elect to go with Cavani instead. Shot on goal, and it's just wide of the post, and Berkey will just let it sail out for a goal kick. And the intention was there for the top left part of that net, but just misses a couple of feet to the left. Still not a bad kick by Neymar. Just past 60 minutes here, as Berkey will boot this one away to Haaland, who initially wins position, but this one's going to bounce quite a long ways. And a interesting bicycle there by Marquinhos just to clear it. A little extravagant, but it's effective nevertheless. So PSG now trying to get at least one goal. As we've seen in this tournament so far, one goal can really mean the difference between winning and losing. Of course, I believe aggregate will play an important role here, although here's Verratti, but right at Berkey. And fairly standard save there. So each side has really had their chances, but just hasn't been able to capitalize when it's mattered most. And Meunier will just kick this to Navas. And now Juan Bernat. Back up to Verratti, who boots it way up to Meunier. And over the top here, maybe a little bit too much on it. Actually, no, this looks perfect for Di Maria. Nice little cutback move there, but Hazard's there. No problem. 70 minutes have come and gone, and we still haven't seen a score. Hazard, and I don't think they'll get him for the foul. Looked like a clean tackle. Instead, we will see substitution, though. Paredes is on for Goye. And for Dortmund, it looks like Emre Can will yield to Juan Bernat. Over the top here, Hazard, but he actually kind of does Di Maria a favor, but a little sloppy by Dortmund. And now Cavani to Zagadou. A little bit of confusion here, but Cavani still has it. Dangerous position. Looked like he was offside anyway. I don't think they'll hold that against him in the moment. But PSG in a prime opportunity here. Neymar. Little nice touch there. Meunier with a cross, and Hummels is there and smartly just decides to kick it out. Well, the PSG faithful here are loud and proud of their team so far. And perhaps their best scoring chance here on this corner. We'll see if they can convert it. Di Maria will take it. Cross, a little shallow, and Piszczek will just knock this one away. But PSG still have it in a dangerous position. Could something happen here? Piszczek is just there in time. Oh, and a fantastic volley, and Berkey, I think, more just found himself in the right spot at the right time. See if this volley here, fantastic. Yeah, and he has it played perfectly. And he keeps Dortmund still in this. Nevertheless, it'll be another corner. This looks like Di Maria will be taking this one yet again. Enters for the cross. Bounced up, dangerous position, and Berkey instead will just jump up and snatch this. 80 minutes, and Berkey looking for a pass. Instead, he'll boot this one away, and Dortmund will have possession for the time being. PSG now. They've been dominating these past 10 minutes or so. Vani, now Paredes. Mournier looking, crossing a little bit deep here. And Mbappe, it was definitely a stretch with that header. I don't think he really had a chance of it going in. Gave it his all, and he looks more like a ballerina than a footballer. And you can see he's more than a little upset with himself for that questionable decision there. Gio Reyna, the American, is on for Hakimi in these closing minutes of the game. Rather, regulation. If things stand as I think they will, there's a good chance we'll be going to extra time here. Reyna yields it to Neymar. Now Mbappe looking, Julian Brandt, and Dortmund will have one last chance here as we approach the 90th minute slowly. Marco Reus. Nice little over-the-top pass there. Hazard looking, Hazard with the cross in the box, and Thiago Silva's there to knock it away. 3 minutes of additional time, 1.5 minutes already gone. Last chance for PSG, Di Maria working his way down the field rather quickly. Now it's Zagadou for Dortmund who intercepts him. Witzel, and 2 periods are not enough to decide who will win this game. And each team has had their chances, but we're still locked 0-0 at the end of regulation. So of course we will go to extra time here as part of this episode. So we'll take a look at the full-time stats here. As we see, it's 0-0 at the end of one, but remember, we still have a second game to play. So no second extra time actually for this one. But next episode, it'll be as if it's a sudden death, win or go home. No advantage to either team, so who will come out on top? You're going to have to stick around and find out. I've been Mike320, and you've been watching the Mike320 Cup here on the channel. And I hope to see you next time for some more football action.